First, we did close above 68,000. That's the first step. Then it's now up to you to decide if it was true. Bitcoin bubble stands out because it is clear and easy to understand. There's no limit to who can join, no matter how much they know about crypto or how new they are to it. Guess who is watching us now? Robert Kiyosaki is the author of the best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad. We'd also like to use this chance to thank everyone who put their trust in us. The best part is that it's free, and we read all of them. If you sign up now, you'll get all the new information for free. Stay ahead of the trends instead of just following them. Today, sign up for Bitcoin Bubble and enjoy the new age. Let's talk about these things and more in this film. The value of Bitcoin is going down this morning. Take a look, the price is just above $68,000. That's the catch, and I'm going to move this to the bigger frame to look at it while we figure this out, right? Let us look. First, we did close above 68,000. That's the first step. Then it's now up to you to decide if it was true. This is really cool because we closed on Sunday right at the same level as the day's high on Friday. Don't forget that Sunday is a light day. I saw this as a direct attempt by institutions to get retail investors on board right away, even though the breakout hadn't been proven yet. As expected, we're heading back towards 68,000 today. I still think that Bitcoin might be about to break out, but the big money and the algorithms want to get rid of as many investors as possible. So they tried to get some longs to buy. Next, they'll probably take it down to just below 68,000 or back to about 65, which will get rid of all the longs. Those longs are going to give up. The bulls are going to give up. There are kids out there who are clearly never going to give up. Those are not part of my reasoning here. The next question is whether to hold on to this and make that bigger move up, or to break this line and go back to the positive bearish pivot line. Don't forget that this center line has been great. In terms of leading us, there was your help, and then it goes up. We need to now stick to this higher range. As I said before though, just know that the confirmation signal I teach in the Winning Trader series is without a doubt the most important one on anyone else's trading and dealing in the world, in my opinion. I use it all the time, and you can see right now Bitcoin is going down to 68. Alright, let's move on. Let us look. Gold keeps going up. I have to say that this is really amazing. And if we look at gold, it is trading above my 2730 mark. Let's see where this goes. In the short run though, I would expect gold to take a little step back. Again, the idea is that it's just gone up very quickly. It has been getting higher. Those weak hands need to be flushed out. But in the end, is gold going up? Yes. In other words, it's probably going to go up after a slowdown. The two types of purchases that I make are swing trades and long-term ones. Gold is a big part of my long-term finances, and it has been for years. At the start of this year, when I first came out, gold was selling around $2,000. I remember going on David Lynn's show and a bunch of other big shows and telling them, guys, my goal for gold is at least $2,000. People laughed at me and said, he's crazy, gold is over. I saw what was going on, right? The chart itself had a beautiful cup and handle shape, and it was also an attempt to figure out what the central banks were doing. More gold than ever was being bought by state banks. Finally, pay attention, these guys run the printing machines. What should we do if they're buying gold? Get gold. Yes, we've already beaten my goal for this year by even more. I still think it will be over 3,000 in 2025, but Bitcoin had its best weekly close in 4 months, and many people think it will go even higher, to $70,000 or more. Majority interest is still low, even though there has been a strong rise. When the week ended, Bitcoin was worth $69,000, which made bulls excited about a possible repeat of all-time highs. Traders think there will be short-term consolidation before a possible breakout above $70,000, which will be caused by action from whales this week, important US. Economic figures, such as jobless claims, could have an effect on the cryptocurrency markets, with all eyes on Fed updates. Concerningly high levels of leverage have been hit in Bitcoin, which increases the risk of market volatility at a time of record open interest. Even though the price of Bitcoin has gone up, online interest in it is still the lowest it has been since 2020, which shows that most people don't care much about it. Bitcoin's market is still going up, But as BTC tries to reach new highs, retail interest and debt risks should be closely watched. Central banks may be buying Bitcoin in secret to protect themselves against inflation, financial instability, and future changes in the global economy, even though they are being careful in public. As the world's debt grows, central banks may be buying Bitcoin in secret as an asset that won't go down in value like gold. When the economy is unstable, Bitcoin's decentralized nature could help central banks keep their funds safe and avoid sanctions. As Bitcoin becomes more widely used and accepted in banking systems, central banks may need to hold on to it in order to stay relevant. There has been no public confirmation, but Bitcoin's value as a hedge makes it a good choice for central banks who want to keep their activities secret. Even though it hasn't been said out loud, central banks may be getting ready for a future in which Bitcoin is very important to the economy. The price of Tesla is down early in the market. The price has been moving around this level of 217 and will change after Friday's market close. It is now over here at around 220. The really exciting part is that they will report earnings later this week. This is very interesting when we look at the daily picture. I'm going to go to this big board. Let us look. Okay, what do we have now? We have a wedge shape. Now, wedge patterns are simply price changes that have started to get tighter over time, right? That's right. The big up, the down, the up, the down, but it's getting smaller, right?